You are going to die. That's the most powerful reminder you'll ever need. It's not a threat. It's liberation. This one truth slices through every excuse, every hesitation, every moment wasted chasing what doesn't matter. Steve Jobs understood this better than most. He asked himself every day, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? When the answer was no for too many days in a row, he changed something. That's not a quote. That was his operating system. Wealth begins where time becomes sacred. Not money, time. Because when you truly believe your days are numbered, you stop spending them like they're infinite. You become precise, deliberate, even ruthless with your focus. That's where real wealth is born. Not from chasing every shiny object, but from becoming the kind of person who is intentional with time, purpose, and vision. Wealth is attracted to clarity. And Steve Jobs lived with brutal clarity. He didn't wait for perfect. He said it himself. Real artists ship. Ideas are cheap. Execution is everything. While others planned, polished, and procrastinated, Jobs shipped again and again. He wasn't obsessed with being perfect. He was obsessed with progress. The wealthy don't delay decisions. They don't debate themselves endlessly. They know that clarity comes from action, not overthinking. Steve trusted his instincts, not the market, not the majority, but his gut. When he created the iPod, the iPhone, the Mac, he wasn't running focus groups. He asked one thing: would I want this? That's all. If the answer was yes, he went all in. That's what made him different. That's what made him wealthy. Not wealthy in just dollars. Wealthy in impact, in freedom, in legacy. If you want to become wealthy, stop trying to please everyone. Stop trying to be everything. Start asking better questions. What would I build if today were my last day? What would I create if no one could judge me? Who would I become if I stopped waiting? Focus is not about saying yes. It's about saying no. 100 good ideas and you kill 99 of them. That's how you focus. That's how you win. Most people lose, not because they lack talent, but because they lack focus. They try to juggle everything and end up dropping what matters. Jobs was ruthless with his time. So must you be. He didn't chase trends. He set them. He didn't copy greatness. He created it. Not by being smarter, but by being more committed, more obsessive, more unwilling to compromise on what mattered. His mind was a laser, and he used it to carve out a future the rest of the world couldn't even see yet. That's the lesson. You don't need to be a genius. You need to be intentional, purposeful, unshakable. That's the mind of the wealthy. That's what you cultivate every single day. So stop scrolling. Stop drifting. Look in the mirror and ask, is this the life I would live if time were running out? If the answer is no, change. Not tomorrow. Now, because you are going to die, and the only question is, will you die full of regret or full of fire? The wealthy choose fire. Every day you delay is a day you lose forever. Time is not a renewable resource. The rich understand this at a level most people ignore. They guard their calendars like fortresses. They say no to almost everything. Not because they are arrogant, but because they are focused. Steve Jobs was notorious for killing ideas, even great ones, because he knew that great is the enemy of iconic. He didn't want Apple to be just another company. He wanted it to be a movement, a revolution. And revolutions aren't built on scattered attention. They're built on bold focus. Discipline was his weapon. He wore the same outfit every day, ate the same meals. Why? Because every decision costs energy, and he wasn't willing to waste even 1 ounce on anything that didn't move the mission forward. If you want to be rich, not just in money but in meaning, adopt that mindset. Don't let your day be hijacked by noise. Don't wake up and wander. Wake up and wage war on distraction. Build something, learn something, refine something, and then ship it. You don't need more time. You need more intensity, more urgency. The wealthy act like the clock is ticking because it is. They act before they feel ready. They leap before it's safe. They create before they're certain. Success doesn't wait for clarity. It rewards momentum. If you want the life others dream about, You must be willing to do what others avoid. That means discomfort. That means repetition. That means showing up when it's boring, painful, or uncertain. And that's what separates those who try from those who transform. Not talent, not luck, not even timing, but discipline, fire, and the refusal to accept an ordinary life. So don't waste another minute. Decide. Move. Building. The future belongs to those who stop waiting.